Hello, darling, and welcome. Why did I laugh like that? I am so sorry. Welcome to Care Off Book. It's me, Care Darling, and today we are talking about an article that I stumbled on, and it was Linedy Genao, and the title was, what was the title? It was like Bad Cinderella was a fairy tale, and I was like, okay, I'm curious. I got to read this, and then I want to talk about it with you, darlings. Now, I don't know about you, but after the chaotic run of Bad Cinderella, I wondered, where does Linedy Genao go from here? You probably know Linedy best as the actress who originated the title role in Bad Cinderella, a role that, despite the show's messy journey, made her a household name in theater circles. Now she's channeling all that experience into a new chapter. She's the tragic Myrtle Wilson in The Great Gatsby on Broadway. Other cast members in Gatsby with her is Ryan McCartan as Gatsby, Aisha Jackson as Daisy. Among others, the energy is elevated. And in the article, Linedy is bringing everything she learned from, or maybe recovered, I should say, from Bad Cinderella into this role. Even though Bad Cinderella's run was short-lived, Linedy speaks about it with fondness. She describes the experience as a real-life fairy tale. And then she shares one of her favorite memories, which was the press junket where she was like, I'm not your Cinderella, I'm your bad Cinderella. And the song plays with the spray paint and like she goes into like, and the little kick and stuff. Honestly, like I'm so happy that she's like embracing that because it was just so wild and it was such a huge TikTok thing. And so I'm really happy that that's like a good memory for her because it's one of those things where it's like it's just so bad that it's just so good. And like, I don't know, it lives in all of us, you know? So, of course, for her, there's disappointment that Bad Cinderella didn't last longer, but Linedy doesn't dwell there. For her, the cultural impact, the representation, and the barrier-breaking moment she created matters more than the box office. And I remember that time. It's that, you know, Bad Cinderella in the West End, I felt like already wasn't a good musical, but with the cast, with like Carrie Hope Fletcher, like it was okay. And then it went to Broadway and it was worse. And I never thought like, oh, it's because Linedy made it work. Like she was trying to do the best with what she got. I just remember thinking that the music would have felt better faster in the Bad Cinderella. I just thought it should have been just a little bit faster. And then Carolee Carmello was also in the musical. And so to me, it's like, you know, I heard good things about her in the show. So it wasn't necessarily like they're a bad performer. It's just like, man, you got what you got and you're just trying to do the best you can. Linedy had a strategy. Remind yourself you belong there. You were chosen for a reason. Lean into what you uniquely offer rather than try to replicate someone else's version. Looking back, Linedy says she spent years battling imposter syndrome. Her message to her younger self or anyone just starting out is clear. Bet on yourself. Don't wait for permission. And I love that advice. In fact, I need that advice, so thank you. She also wishes she understood earlier how much is out of your control. There's luck, timing, business decisions, things that have nothing to do with talent, and you have to learn to advocate for yourself. One of her proudest achievements? Inspiring someone who sees themselves in her. Representation isn't just a buzzword for her, it's life-changing. And as for what's next, Linedy wants to keep originating roles, pushing boundaries, and working with theater legends. She even teases that playing Norma Desmond someday would be a dream when the time is right. And that's pretty much what was in the article. I will post it or link it in the description so you could read its entirety for yourself. That's kind of what I got out of it. I will say, when I saw the title, Bad Cinderella was like a fairy tale. Listen, I don't know if you had the same reaction. I was more like, are you sure? But of course, reading the article, it's like, well, you know what? Yeah, she was given an opportunity. I mean, she was a lead in a Broadway musical. That's really huge. So even if it didn't turn out the way, you know, you would hope for, like, oh, it was a fantastic musical, I really do think that she probably was a fantastic actress to be in a musical, but of course it was overshadowed by, I mean, so many things, so many controversies. So I love to hear your thoughts on this. I'm excited for her. If you saw Gatsby, the musical, love to know if you saw her performance and yeah, so That's it for today's episode. If you love talking about musical performances, you've come to the right place. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, darling.